Hey guys, so the trailer for the latest DC animated film Batman and Harley Quinn has been released, and I have some things that I'd like to say about it. The first thing being that I think this DC film may be quite possibly the most useless DC animated film to date, and I am in no way excited for it. Don't get me wrong, I think that Harley Quinn is a great supporting character. I think her character is great, she has a great backstory. However, I don't think this is the type of movie that the DC animated film universe should be adapting. It's not even like a real storyline that seems appealing in the first place, at least to me. I understand that Harley Quinn is at possibly the height of her popularity ever since Margot Robbie's portrayal of the character in Suicide Squad, but damn it, does this frustrate me that this movie is becoming into existence. I feel like it's just so useless, and it doesn't even look like it's going to be that appealing based on some things I'm going to talk about in a few minutes, but I'm not interested. I don't feel like that's the type of story that should be intriguing as Batman and Harley Quinn. I always feel like that Harley Quinn should be a part of a Joker storyline. Don't get me wrong, I feel like she's a great standalone character, all that good stuff. I'm not trying to say that she has to be dependent on the Joker constantly for her character to even exist. I just feel that it would make more sense if Harley was in that balance between that good side of her trying to be appealing to Batman and help Batman, but that bad side that's always so chaotic and drawn to the Joker, and Joker sort of having that pull on her sort of going on that back and forth between should I be good or should I be evil. That's a lot more appealing, not just, oh, we need Harley's help to stop Poison Ivy for this thing in which this movie's apparently about. And it just looks stupid. I don't think it looks interesting, but of course I'm going to probably end up seeing it because I'm an idiot. But I feel like this is the movie that should not be made. There's plenty of other storylines that I think would be much well adapted from comic to cartoon or even live action. If they went with any comic story, Identity Crisis, Batman the Long Halloween, Batman's Hush storyline, all much better, some of which also include Harley Quinn. There's no problem with that. Why didn't they just go with something more interesting? Go with a storyline that already exists. You already have the source material for. You have inclusion of multiple characters that are much more appealing. And just make that. Just make something that's really appealing, that has a great story, and you just have to animate it. It's not that hard. I mean, they kind of dropped the ball with the Killing Joke. That's neither here or there. But at least go with a long storyline like Hush. Hush was a fantastic storyline that included multiple characters over a great arc that you could easily make into a 2-hour DC animated movie. I would buy it. I'm down. I love the comic, and I would love to see an adaptation of that. I think that would be phenomenal. Not Batman needs help from Harley Quinn to stop Poison Ivy. That just doesn't seem appealing to me at all. The other big gripe that I have with this trailer is that this trailer is only 2 minutes long. It's only a 2-minute runtime. But if you watch the trailer, which I will leave the link to in the description down below, just if you feel like you haven't seen it already or you would like to see carry on my frustrations or maybe give me a reason not to be frustrated, that in those 2 minutes, I feel like I've already seen the movie. Everything is laid out for you. I know every single plot point already. I feel like I know it. And it's not appealing when I see a trailer for a movie, even if it's an animated movie that's going to be direct to DVD. If I see the trailer for something and I feel like I've seen the entire movie, what's the point of me wanting to see the movie? I'm supposed to be intrigued by it. It's supposed to tease me into wanting to see the movie. But if you show me all the major plot points and why people are working together, what their goal is, what they're trying to stop, I don't feel like I need to watch it, because at the end, I kind of already know Batman is going to succeed with Harley Quinn's help for whatever reason to help stop Poison Ivy, and it's going to be done, and maybe she'll go off to be with the Joker again, or she'll struggle with, oh, maybe I'll be good, maybe I'll be bad sort of situation. I don't know how it's going to end, because obviously I haven't seen it yet, but I feel like I've already watched this movie in 2 minutes. I've got everything that I need to know that this movie is about. It's probably going to be like at least an hour and 20 minutes, and I found out everything that I need to know in 2 minutes. And it's just really frustrating that that is even a possibility for a direct-to-DVD type of movie. Now, I by no means want to say a bunch of negative things about this movie that I haven't seen yet, so I will leave this review-ish type of thing discussion on somewhat of a positive. Something that I did find positive about this terrible movie that I don't think should exist. The only positive thing that I could come up with, and it's kind of sad, but I like that it's sort of going in the direction of like the Batman the Animated Series style, the artwork, the how it looks visually, like the Batman and Robin animated series, all that stuff. That was like in the late 90s-ish, early 2000s. That's great. I'm excited about that. And sadly, at the same time, that's the only redeeming thing that I have about it. Yes, Kevin Conroy is going to be playing Batman again, which is always fantastic. And the original voice of Nightwing is going to be returning as well. And there's a new Harley Quinn, which I'm not really caring about that as far as voice goes. But that's really all the redeeming qualities that I have. At least it's going to have that, and I'll have that little bit of nostalgia in a way. But at the same time, if the source material or the material in which they're going to be presenting isn't interesting, then that's just not going to make the movie interesting, and that kind of sucks. But I will try and reserve all of my frustrations and total judgments until I see this movie. And the movie is set to be released in the summer. I'm not entirely sure when. They didn't give it a date yet, but it's supposedly coming out sometime in the summer. Again, I left a link down in the description as to where you can find this trailer and watch it yourself. Give me your opinions in the comment section down below about it. If you share my frustrations, if you feel like you have that little bit of hope that it will be good, be sure to let me know, as well as while you're down there, leave a like if you feel inclined to do so. So also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet already. That's pretty much all I have for right now. I'm just super frustrated about this trailer, and I really don't want to spend much more time on it, to be honest with you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one.